Time to go to heaven.
Just get to heaven.
You know, I
JGTH.
said that to Chelsea a long time ago, man. Forget the noise. Just get to heaven.
Just get there. Get to Summerland. Have you heard of Summerland?
Dude, I found that deal and I sent it to you, the Santa Claus deal.
Mm.
You know, I'm sending you so much stuff that I can see how you get inundated because you're so damn busy.
No, I love the ticks you send me.
So let's get after it. Hey, I had to check out last time, guys. Sorry, but you know, when John turned over JC to, you know, when Jesus turned over his mother to John, that kind of got me. So we're
Yeah,
picking up on
look out for it.
27.
Yep.
John 19:27. And dude, you know, I'm excited to get through John here because you know who wrote the book of Revelation, right?
John or Peter?
Same dude. No, same dude. So we're finishing up here with John,
Uh-huh.
you know, the last of the Gospels. You know,
Uh-huh.
you got Matthew, Mark, Luke, John.
Mhm.
You know, so you get two people saying the same thing. You know, don't bear false witness against your neighbor. You got four people saying the same thing. So it's the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
so
then
here we are,
Revelations
John.
is John.
John,
Yeah.
the most beloved disciple. And while I was waiting on you, I Googled, how did John die? Did not.
Mm.
He's in the room, and he's one of the dudes that don't die on the first rapture.
Dude, you know what's weird is I have like some thumbs up thing coming in on my phone. That's weird.
Well, it's all these people wanting to join to go to heaven.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Hey,
Thumbs
so
up.
with that in mind, you know, John's a pretty cool dude. Oh, he's actually the absolute most cool dude as far as Jesus is concerned because he just gave his mama, you know, over to him, you know, and he said, you know, mother, behold your son, son, behold your mother. So they are hooked up. And then after this, Jesus, knowing that all things were now accomplished, that the scripture might be fulfilled, saith, I thirst. 29. Now there was set a vessel full of vinegar, and they filled a sponge with vinegar and put it upon hyssop, you know, it's like a stick with a sponge, whatever, and put it to his mouth. 30. When Jesus therefore had received the vinegar, he said, it is finished. And those are our last red letters, guys. Let's finish with this, the black letters, because there's some things that happen here that I've never seen before. When I dip down, Brett, is that bad for the broadcast?
No, that's fine, Dad. You're doing great.
All right. So here I go. And he bowed his head and gave up the ghost. So, you know, that gets us back into the heavenly spirit, the Holy Ghost. I think, you know, sometimes, hey, you know, the Trinity, what's that ghost? He mentions it here. So it's his spirit. He gave up the ghost. You know how they have that saying, to give up the ghost? You know, it is finished. So, 31, the Jews, therefore, because it was the preparation that the bodies should not remain upon the cross on the Sabbath day. So basically, you got these three dudes up there on the cross, and it's getting to be the Sabbath. They don't like these guys hanging around, stinking up the place, you know, looking bad on the Sabbath, which is holy. So they wanted to, you know, get them down. For that Sabbath day was a high day. Besought Pilate. So Pilate said that their legs might be broken and that they might be taken down. So in order to get them off the cross, you know, they break their legs so they wouldn't be able to hold themselves up, and they'd go ahead and die. You know, if you break their legs, they can't hold themselves up anymore. And then they, you know, slump down and they suffocate and die. That's how you ultimately die from crucifixion. But for the longest time, you know, your desire to survive, your legs keep you up. You know, you keep going up and up so you can take another breath. Amazingly painful way to die. So he breaks their legs, which is actually good for these guys because they're going to die pretty quickly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, and what's sad is when, you know, we're going to find out when they get to Jesus, he's already dead. So the two dudes next to him, They didn't suffer as much as Jesus did. I mean, he went all the way to death on the crucifixion. But they wanted to get the Sabbath day started, so they say, hey, break these other guys' legs and let's get them out of here. All right, so then came the soldiers and break the legs of the first and of the other, which is crucified with them. 33, but when they came to Jesus and they saw that he was dead already, they did not break his leg. Because I'd never heard that they broke his leg, so yeah. But most people they stop reading after it is finished, back in chapter 30, verse 30. So here we are, 33. But when they came to Jesus, 34, that when one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there out blood and water. So that's kind of nice that, he pierced, I heard, he got the spear in his side. I thought he got it when he was still alive. It looks like here he got it when he was dead. So that, a spear at that time is no big deal. It'd been a blessing if they'd have speared him beforehand. So anyway, the spear doesn't cause any pain because he's already dead. That make sense?
Yes.
And forthwith came there. So 35, and he saw that it bare record, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that he might believe. And he that saw it bear record, came out blood and water. Was that unusual that you'd have blood and water come out of the spear? Pierced his side. Oh, I wonder if the water coming out, the water is always so special in the Bible, dude. And, he pierced his side and blood and water came out. Okay. And 35, and he that saw that, they said, damn, did you see that? And they bore record that, hey, there's water coming out of this dude's side. We expected to see blood. What the hell's this water? No one's giving him water, kind of deal. So I've never even heard this before. Yeah. Well, and then, dude, I'm hearing that, when you say the word, God's name is YHWH, and the pronunciation of it is, it's just inhale, exhale. Those letters in Hebrew. So his name is just life. And cool. So anyway, yeah. Okay, so now we got water coming out of him, and we know the firmament's water. We know there's water friggin' everywhere. He lowered the sea to raise the land. Water's a key element. But anyway, 35 is something that's big. I had no idea it was big because they put the word it in italics here, dude. The word it. So listen to this. Number 35, and he that saw it for record, and his record was true, and he knoweth that he saith it's true, that he might believe. So he says, I see the water. I say, hey, you see that water? Yeah, I see that water. Yeah, we see that water, kind of deal. And they all said, damn, that's something else. Okay, so 36.
Yeah, you wouldn't really see that italic thing unless you said it. So, because mine doesn't show the red letters. So when you told me, but the italic is pretty interesting.
These aren't red letters, but these are black with italics.
Yeah, which
makes it important when they saw it. So the fact that it's blood and water is remarkable. Okay, all right, I never knew that. And again, another scripture saith, they shall look on him whom they pierced. Right, so there's witnesses. And after this, Joseph and another dude, being a disciple of Jesus, Arimathea, that must be a name for one like Jude or somebody like that, but secretly for fear of the Jews besought Pilate that he might take away the body of Jesus, and Pilate gave him leave. He came therefore and took the body of Jesus. Okay, so, and after this, Joseph.
Pilate looks like Pilate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so
Nicodemus, dude. I see that name next. That was a name in that rat
Nostradamus.
movie,
Oh
The
yeah,
Secret of Nim. I need to watch that again, The Secret of Nim. Remember
yeah.
that?
I bet there's a lot of imagery there. Oh, but let me finish this 738 with you, Brett.
Okay.
Okay, so the Joseph of Arimathea, disciple of Jesus. I don't know if he's one of the 12 disciples or not. I've never heard that name before, but
Yeah.
anyway, he goes to Pilate on the side. And he says, "Hey, can I take Jesus's body out the back? Because if we bring him through the Jews, who knows what these guys do you mind?" And he says, "Hey, yeah, sorry about that. Dude did nothing wrong. Yeah, take him out the back." That kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
This is 38. So 38, he came therefore and took the body of Jesus. And then even in 38, I should always tell you when something is italicized.
Oh,
The
I didn't
word
see it.
him,
Him.
the word him is italicized. So this gave this dude special clearance to get the body, because everybody else would have to have like the mark of Satan or a ticket, to get by the guards. This guy had a ticket to go get Jesus. He had a pass. He was given leave. That's what they used for a word. He gave him leave. He came on and took the body. Okay, so 39, and there came also Nicodemus. There's your boy, which at the first came to Jesus by night and brought a mixture of myrrh and how about 100-pound weight. Then took the body of Jesus and wound it in linen clothes with the spices, as the manner of Jews is to bury. 41. Now in the place where he was crucified, there was a garden, in the garden of a new sepulchre. That's a cave where you bury people. Okay.
Okay.
42. There laid they Jesus, therefore, because of the Jews' preparation day for the sepulchre was nigh at hand. Was not at hand. For the grave was not at hand. So it sounds like this grave's not ready to receive anything. Is that what it sounds like to you?
Well, why is day italicized?
It's day. It's a Sabbath day. It's special.
Okay.
This day that's tomorrow is really special, and they got to get this thing ready, and they don't have it ready. Is that the way you're kind of reading that? It's because the Nicodemus, he's got the spices, he's got the linens, and they take him to the grave, and the grave was not at hand. That's the last thing it says there in 42. Does that mean the grave was not ready?
I think it just means it's coming. Nigh at hand, like at
The
night, it's gonna
grave
come.
but nigh means not.
Oh.
Not night. Nigh means not. For the grave was not ready, is the way I interpret that.
Okay.
Because of the preparation day, because of the preparation day was coming, the grave was not ready in 42. Let's go back to 41. Now in the place where he was crucified, there was a garden, and in the garden a new grave, wherein was never. So there
he
was a new
he was
grave
buried in the garden because the sepulchre was not ready.
Wherein was never, and in the garden, but they had a new grave, a new grave site where no one had ever been.
Okay.
Therefore laid they Jesus, therefore.
Basically, they're preparing him to be buried.
Yeah. So they put him in there.
Why am I getting all these thumbs up and thumbs down, dude? It's so weird.
Well, they're like saying, "Hey, I like what you're doing."
Your new phone is weird.
Oh, we're not on live or anything, are we? My new phone's just weird.
We're never on live, Dad.
I thought we were going live one of these days.
Well, yeah, we want to go live, but
okay, dude, I had a thought here. Let me finish that. So 39, 30, 40. That's 41. Now in the place where he was crucified, there was a garden. In the garden, okay. So basically, dude, they are waiting for a grave, and they just put Jesus in this grave like temporarily, I think, because this grave was meant for somebody else, and his wasn't ready. And so they just put him in here, and they're going to come back and get him, after the Sabbath. And that's when they come back 3 days later, and he's gone.
Mm.
All right, so that puts us through the end of
Okay.
19. You got any questions on that?
No, that was.
I don't think that Jesus's regular place he was going to be buried was quite ready, and they put him in this grave that was in the garden that was made for somebody else, but nobody was there yet, so they just kind of put him in here,
Yeah.
Put him in here. It was just treated like garbage anyway, kind of deal. Put him in here.
All right.
Well, no, Nicodemus, they're treating him with care now. They're treating him with care, and they see this really nice place. Because, a lot of Jesus' followers, they don't have money. They don't have stuff. These are just good people. They're just getting to heaven.
Yeah.
And so anyway, they don't have the money to really, get this thing ready. So they just kind of, hey, there's this rich dude that's got this, gravesite over here. It's all ready for him that when he dies, we'll put Jesus in there overnight. Okay?
Cool.
That's where we're at going into 20.
All right.
Should we do another one here?
Well, it's probably virtual offering plate time.
That's right. We have been negligent in our ministry that, we need to pass the plate. We've got like at least, 10, 12 people sitting here with us that are, hinging on our every word, that want to support us. And we need to see if our merchant function actually works.
Yeah, we want to see if it works too. So
I think you have to give at least $2. I tried to give $1 just to see if it worked. You have to do something more than $1 donation.
Whoa.
So I think a $2 donation, if the minis out there want to participate a little further, if they send in $2, I'll send them back $3. I just want to see if it works.
Yeah, and what we thought we'd do is I'll just kind of leave it right here, and we'll break into a song.
All right.
So
something festive, something like holiday season-ish.
Yeah, I'll let you sing because you were in the choir, right? You probably know a lot of. You were in the church choir.
I only did that to join the Elks Club, which had a kick-ass swimming pool where all the baby dolls went. I cut a deal with my parents. So I do music if they join the Elks Club.
Well, but you remember some songs.
Fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So I'll put it right here, and we'll just kind of, let you sing. I'll sing with you if I remember anything. Okay. I think next week, I think we should just do the nativity maybe, just so people can.
All right.
We'll just do it in the car, in the ministry.
Are you ready to throw the QR up there?
Okay, I got it up right now, and let's break into song.
Am I supposed to be able to see it?
No, I'm going to add it later, and don't do that. Don't do that with your tongue.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye
to Bethlehem.
Come and behold him, born the King of angels.
Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Hey, dude.
Whoa.
There's a tape delay.
Dude, that felt good.
You were like resonating. You had some frequencies working.
Dude, I was feeling good there.
All right.
Because I know that stuff word for word. And
I almost forgot it.
Oh, okay. I was waiting. I thought maybe you're just going slower for the plate, like the longer they have to get there.
Okay, and then also, dude, it felt like it was tape but delayed. You knew you were a little tape delayed on me, right?
Well, yeah, you were going slower, so I thought I was going.
And you went in slower than me, right?
I thought we did great first time.
Well, I was curious because I didn't know if it was a glitch in the camera.
No glitch. Do you want to just sing normal now?
Well,
do you want to do it again, or?
Let's go. Joy to the world,
the Lord has come. Let
Let
her
her
receive
receive
her
her king.
king.
Yeah, you're like 2 beats behind me.
Really?
Yeah,
Whoa.
it'll be
Okay.
cool. See if it comes out in stereo.
Okay, I'll just
I
let you
mean,
do it. I'll let you do solo.
oh no,
Do a
oh
solo.
no, you do the solo.
Okay. What were you just singing?
Joy to the world.
The
Oh no, let's
Lord.
do the Three Kings. Let's do We Three
Well, we're
Kings
gonna do
of
that
Glory.
next week.
Okay.
You know.
Well, we're gonna do all these songs next week if we do the
Oh,
nativity.
that's true. Okay. That was probably enough for now.
Okay.
You know, I think it's still up there. The plate, we left it up there long enough. So we just wanted to. We like to sing. You know, we're a pretty musical family, I feel. But you don't ever listen to music, actually. You just kind of.
And it'd be funny if we find out that the Venmo never ever worked.
Yeah, we're doing a social experiment right now.
Right.
See if our.
So anyway,
Yeah.
if you want to keep going to heaven with us, send us $2.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, hey, let's do 20. Ready? You want to dance in again? Let's dance in again.
You know what, dude? That was 30 minutes. Let's just next time we'll do.
Yeah, but we could do it. We could do another 30, and then I wouldn't have to set up again later.
But okay, let me just turn everything off because it's just too many files. So I'm gonna have to call you back. So this will be just recorded for next week.
Okay, and we can quit now because I got stuff to do.
Let's just quit now. Next time we'll do
the. I feel good about it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. This is great.
I feel good about it. We're on John 20, and cool thing about it is John, most beloved disciple, and I don't think he ever died, dude. And I'm thinking that Mary got a special treatment. You know, the Catholics feel like Mary got special treatment. They call it Assumption. And I think we're going to get comfortable with a couple of those special provisions. So, you know, if we're created in his image, why can't he play favorites sometimes when he wants to? He's playing favorites with his chosen people. So he ought to be able to play favorites with his mom and his best buddy who's taking care of his mom. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, let's dance out.
Okay. Wow, that was fun. I feel like we haven't been singing, enough.
Good.
Been dancing.
Yeah, and then, dude, the frequencies, vibrations are going to become healing forces.
Oh, one thing I kind of just wanted to share I thought was really cool because we're really into frequencies is what you were telling me about bees. How if they feel like the killer bees coming in to kill them, they'll all flap their wings really fast to make a frequency that like blows up
burns them. Fries them. Yeah.
Dude, I wonder what that frequency
They create so much heat. Well, it's not, I don't know if it's a frequency, it is a vibration deal.
Yeah, that's a frequency, man. That's a hertz.
Okay, if a vibration is a frequency, if it's hertz, yeah, because they're in there, and hundreds of them are getting beheaded, but there's millions of them that are buzzing. They know that they're going to win in the end if they stick together. If there's only one guy buzzing, they're all going to die.
Yeah.
So, during the Holocaust, if they'd have just rushed their, captors, they'd have got away. But they were too cowardly to rush them.
Yeah, they need to build up that frequency.
Is that basically the crux of the matter? Because they knew if they rushed their captors, that 90% of them would live.
Yeah,
they're so selfish.
We're better in numbers.
They accepted their, concentration camp. What's up with that? I mean, let's bring it back to prisoner of war. Are we so disconnected that we can't get together and, get shit done?
Yeah, they were saying like when
the bees and the ants they don't have any trouble getting shit done.
Yeah, I'm looking up.
They band together.
What frequency bees use to kill the killer bees? But I got to do all this signing in and shit just to use freaking the internet on my other phone. So I'll find that out. Yeah, I need to do better.
Dance out.
Okay.
Dude, my Bible's getting work. Let that frequency heal you.
It's the organ. It's like an organ synth.
Here it comes.
Jesus named them one by one: Peter, Andrew, James, and John. Matthew and Bartholomew. Wow, that was fun. Okay.
All right, dude. Love you.
Okay, love you, Dad.